Yo, what's good, boys? In today's video, I'm about to be going over the trade I took today. Shit was a banger. Shit was light. That was the easiest shit I've ever taken in this whole fucking year, I swear. Yo, I'll break this shit down again. You saw the title, bro. 5 minutes. It was actually outrageous. I could have held this a bit longer, for real, but yo, I got just over a 2 risk reward, so this says 2.04. Something like that. You know how it is with the fees, all this bullshit, but it was over 2 risk reward. So boom, I risked a 1.5K on this trade, but so you guys will see on the title it says the exact amount, bro. I don't have it fucking right now. Anyways, but boys, I'll show you why I'm a sniper, right? I'll show you why this is easy, bro. Easy work. So first things first, bro. Volume profile, that clutches everything right here, bro. Volume profile from London session open all the way to the market open, and we can see, boom, where are people trading at? So point of control, that's where I ended up taking my take profit. And you can see the value area as well. So we're below the value area, bro. We're below the value area on this metric when it comes to volume. Where else are we below where fair value is considered? Well, also in equilibrium of this range. Bro, we're below the equilibrium here. Okay, we're in a discount now. We have to buy. Buyers need to step in. And when will buyers step in? Well, after liquidity gets swept. So all the orders, boom, that's two confluences for price to go up. And we do. We sweep internal liquidity. So boom, I could have. That's why again, if you took this as a swing trade, could have taken external liquidity, which would be anything up here, and we ended up just smashing that shit. Uh, even not even in that long, bro. Literally in the AM session. But I digress. I took a scalp, right? 5 minutes, no stress out here. Okay. So boom, huge rejection here. We even engulf it on the first candle. This is a 1 minute chart, of course. This on NQ, of course, again. But yeah, break of structure over here. We have a breaker block. So boom, let's use it. As you can see, this dips back right into the breaker block. I take the trade right away. I can see, bro, we're moving so fast here. We're in perfect standing right here, below value area, below equilibrium. And bro, let's go. We're taking some longs right here. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, this is not red. It didn't close red. Who gives a shit, bro? Who cares if this candle was red? If you waited this for this to be red, you'd either be out of the position or it would never happen in this case. And we would be green. You'd be waiting all the way up here. You'd have a negative risk reward of like zero point 0.5, zero point 0.6, whatever. So, boom, I already knew my idea. I had a bunch of context going into this. And I'll risk 1% to make over 2%. So I'm good with that. We retrace back into this breaker block, which is so obvious, by the way. Huge breaker block over here. Boom, retrace, enter, and then I target up here. Why did I not target up here even though it got hit? Well, it's out of the value area. So I'm like, okay, worst comes to worst, we'll retrace into this value area where we see there's a lot of congestion. So every time it gets to this value area, we either sell short, we consolidate, we go up. So I'm not trying to be in for the unpredictable times. I'll take it, especially since it's 2.04 risk reward at this point. If it was a less of a risk reward, I might take maybe a partial or just move my stop to break even or work that out. But since, bro, it's a nice risk reward. Another thing about this trade, I don't have this marked out, but you could tell by looking with your eyes. So, boom, you mark this out here, and let's just put this on the optimal trade entry. So you can see, boom, our zone is within the optimal trade entry. The point of control is here. So this is another confluence. Okay, this is a good point to take profit. There's internal high over here, which is another point where you could have taken it. But I'm like, okay, if we're gonna reach all the way here, we're most definitely gonna reach the point of control. So I'll take that, and we ended up hitting it easily. And again, it's also a fair value gap over here. I don't have to really draw it out, but you can see that's where we rejected and made this internal high. So I think that just speaks for itself. So basically, a lot of going on over here. So a lot that could potentially send this lower, but it ended up getting inversed and sending us actually higher, which is another thing that could happen. But I'm in the game to make money quick. I know what I'm doing and try to cause as not spike my cortisol as much as possible because, bro, this obviously was super seamless, no red candlesticks, whatever. But let's say this is not a good day because it's very low cortisol day, bro, in the market, and you guys know that shit does not happen often. A lot of times we get so much bullshit during the day. But let's say you were in the trade over here, you go all the way down, you're trying to get the external high, and you just crash all the way down, basically half your position. Maybe your break even gets hit, all that bullshit. I'm not in for that, bro. I already knew it was happening. It was super predictable today for me. I only had to be in the trade for 5 minutes to make money, and I'm good with that, boys. So if you guys want more videos like that, even if you don't, I'm gonna post more videos like that. But shit, let me know anything you need help with. If there's any concept that I didn't touch in depth because it's a pretty short video, let me know in the comments. I'll respond to it. You can watch my other trade recaps because not every day is, of course, like this, and every day is different. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys got some information off of this video. And yeah, boys, see you in the next one. Easy.